The legend has arrived.
It's
a blessing. You can hear me clearly?
Clear.
All right, listen, if you could just move the phone up a little bit, it'll show half of it. You see it? The Great Soul Survival Sound. Yes, listen, welcome to the WIZOLOGY Show. This is, for those who are just tuning in across the world and around the globe, this is none other than the legend, the man that has created so much hits upon hits, the man who has helped us in this reggae culture enjoy so much of this culture. And we're talking about from artists, I don't know who you haven't worked with, Snowcone, Bounty Killer, Sean Paul, Ira, you know, the Christopher Martin, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. The legendary Snowcone, just Snowcone for that, for all those good things.
Blessed, everybody.
Yo, listen, really appreciate you taking the time out, man, Snowcone, to be a part of this. You know, you've been just a pillar in this dance hall. You've been just a statue in this dance hall, and it's a long time.
I'm not reach a statue yet, but now I try to build up.
Well, listen, what you've done for us, and let me just talk about me as a selector, being able to play the music that you've produced and make people dance all over the world. It's just been a honor and a pleasure. And now I get to actually, you know, reason with you and find out about some of these things. When I was first introduced, maybe I'm late, when I was first introduced to the force that you built, it was, of course, the Rice and Peas rhythm. That was where I was like, okay, who is this Snowcone? I know you've done lots of stuff before, but when I first got into it, where did it all start for you? How did you know that, you know, producing, mixing, taking the music was your calling?
You know, everybody don't say, well, you know, them, but my calling for music is from my youth, as a, you know, a local youth, where, you know, my favorite thing was to see when the truck pull up with the sound system, and then I take off the box them, and I put them with them for go and who climb up in the tree if we go put up the horn, and I'll sit there until them start, till everything plug up until everything start. I think that was the most amazing thing to me, just follow sound. So, you know, 1 and 2 times probably the sound I play up the road and come in a little late, and you're going to get too loud and try your mother or your father because you past bedtime. But so the music always have me.
Oh, okay.
I never me have it, like it just have me, like when me hear it and the sound and the, you know,
so from young, it was a get-go of music.
Yeah, man, love it. Because I grew up in a, you know, a 2 mile, a place named Christian Tour. So you know them time you have like a son, you have a son named El Paso. You know, you have a son named Agony in our community. Third world, where I want to lane around there. So, you know what I mean there? You have King Prof. You have a son named Burning Spear from down one part. So we always know about the sound them. You know what I say? It's like I always keep up with sound, like, you know, who play the biggest bass and who play the, you know what I say? It's just like it always just be a vibration where the music, it always carry me. No matter where I go through as a youth, it's just always.
So can you bring me back to your first production where you know you're in the studio? Do you have a memory of who it was?
All right, you know what? It's when I got to America. Okay. You know what I say, years old. Yeah. You know, you're out there and you do what you do, but the music always still be a part of you, no matter whatever else you was doing. You know what I say? Yeah. So even if I was doing something else, I still find time to go lock way with music. You know what I mean? Yeah. So in the process now, like, you know, in America, enough youth have a little sound system in them basement or when them live. You know, a man buy a house and them have a basement. So me and a youth named Bobby Boom used to just going to the basement and just a DJ. You know, be a man in there, you know, yeah, you know, thugs and liquor and whatever. And
Yeah.
Forward a ball and my virgin a sing and we do that with probably only enough basement. You know what I say? Yeah. So then I met a youth named Dede now. We own the sound GT High Power. So GT was a sound where when everybody says Altiman sound, it comes from Jerusalem, but it's really Guyana. The youth is a Guyanese. So GT stands for Georgetown. But true, you know, cause I know we are Caribbean people, so we link. So they Altiman, Trevor, you know, the whole of us link. So say, I carry the sound go yard. So that's when GT becomes something at Jamaica on a level. So that youth named Dede, you know, like when I was talking on the sound, because I was an MC on the sound, so I'm always a teach me. So listen, when you talk on the sound, listen for the dead spots in the record. Don't talk over. You know, like you play a slow jam.
Yeah.
And you want to talk through the slow jam. You know what I say?
Yeah,
you wait till you hear like an instrumental emptiness, then you say two things and you let go. You understand? So I know, say, when you tell me them things, I always listen man. I say, yeah, you know. I learn. So till one day I say, yo, I want to carry over a student named Dan one in Brooklyn now, in New York City. That are the main spot.
Yeah.
So I say, so he's like, we're gonna produce a song with Echo Minor, but it was a remake. So me and him go over the studio and him, you know, my daddy and you know, help out with one and two things. So you know, like that's my first experience, panda level at that level. But I've been in a lot of studios. And you know, but him now show me the way of production and daddy and I say, yo, you know, say half this or you know, say you couldn't sing it more breathy and so you know, me sit down there and I see it. So even when me leave the studio and me get it on a cassette, me I say, yeah, this is my first tune me produce. You know, like you just feel like inner yourself. You know what I mean? Until you know it start. I mean listen to the song like 100 times for the night. Come like I'm going to sleep. Like me just feel like, yeah. I'm gonna feel good. So then I met, so him, the same day they introduced me to Jack Scarpio now.
Jeez, peace.
So Jack Scarpio now at the time was managing Mega Bantan.
Yeah.
And he had Soundboy Killing. No, he never have Soundboy. He have Soundboy Killing in a reggae, in a dance hall. I've never heard that sound so heavy. So Jack Scarpio was actually gonna have a meeting with Van Gibbs, Edison Stanberry and Salam Remy with a label named Palm Tree. You know, so there was an independent going through a major.
Yes.
So Mega go get the first, you know, them go meet up and so Salam did the remix, Soundboy Killing.
Okay.
So that the same day I met Salam Remy when Jack say, yo, meet. So me and they meet up with Jack and we're gonna meet up with Salam Remy and Edison and the engineer named Gary Noble and you know, when we meet them, it's like, come like I just one, like I just a family, you know, everything just feel, you know, natural. Because watching now, Van Gibbs the father, I think he's a Trinidadian, and Salam is an American, but if him talk to you, a Jamaican.
A Jamaican. You get
me? Yeah, because I grew around me and Spragga them, you know, the whole vibration. And Gary Noble is a Jamaican as an engineer, top engineer. We've been, you know, live a foreign long time. Edison is from Belize. So you know it's like one Caribbean family. So it's like me take on to them and them take on to me.
All right. So it's a move now.
So even when Mega them gone back at Jamaica and everything now, you know, because of music, so it's a call me, I'm fine.
This is all happening in America?
Yes, in America.
Oh, okay. So Jack Scorpio is in America with you?
Yeah, no, he came up with Mega Bantan.
Yes, and met you, and then you guys introduced everybody.
So the same day Jack meets Salam Remy is the same day I met Salam.
Okay, all right.
But after the whole of that, me and Salam just becomes, and me and Edison becomes, and me and Chris Boyle and Van Gibbs like just one family.
Okay.
Right, so I start find myself more going, linking them, no matter what me did I do. Yeah. Me just drop everything with me at the sometime and say, yo, you know, so that's true that life and I love them. Nah, ease up, you know, and you know me I say, so I start go there now, say, you know, this, you know, you're gonna meet Fugees that are before them when them have, because Salam did the first Mona Lisa, can I get a data? Yeah. Salam did that remix.
And you were around there in the studio?
Yeah, right at that time, yeah. So I'm here. Watch out. I'm there sitting mid Wyclef, Praz, Larenhill.
Yeah.
You get what I say?
Yes,
and
yes.
Salam did Ooh La La La, and but the first before the Ooh La 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 was Mona Lisa, right? Yes. I think the album was called Buduf Buff. So when they got back, when them get back a deal up on Columbia or whatever, them sing Salam produced Ooh La La La.
Okay,
right?
okay.
And then
so at this point, are you saying you would take you as Salam's apprentice at this time?
Yes, definitely. That's my.
Right, so
I look up to him and Edison. It's two of them. Edison is an older way, probably will teach Salam a lot also. And Salam father is also a producer. So it's just one, but Salam, to me and him, like same age, like, we becomes, but I'm learning from him.
So great Snowcone. As we're saying, as of this time, you're inside the studio with the Fugees before you ever have a Jamaican hit or anything or produce anything. You're with the Fugees.
The three of them.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, one named John Forte, but it was mostly Wyclef. Coming becomes friend also. And Praz. You know what I said? But at that time, so the Fugees then Salam was working with him, do a lot of stuff. Like, because he did. And then, them time the Busta Rhyme come around, you know what I say? Aine Kamosi, here come that stepper, Salam, that again. You get what I say? And at the time now, so here comes Spragga Benz, here comes NADINESUTHERLAND, here comes Red Rat, here comes like Monster Shock, scare them. So I becomes the one who, bringing the dancehall artists them to Salam now.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna find the stop it, calm down, right? No. Stop it! Calm down. Yo, let me tell you something. You are in the graces of history with the Fugees, Busta Rhymes. That is the hip hop era that everybody truly loves and appreciates. And you're working with the ultimate best, Salam and the crew. Before you even took into the consideration now of the Spragga Benz them and the Monster Shock crew and all of those in the reggae. So you went out of your way and brought reggae into the hip hop kind of realm.
Yeah, because but even before that, remember Salam did Get a Red Hot remix, Supercat.
Get a Red Hot.
Yeah. Some are really back on some of them things. Remember him did So he's like the one who kind of started the crossover vibe, like, remix the dance hall. I remember saying work with Shabba, Patra, everybody. You see me? So then after that now, I start to go, Wyclef start telling me, say, yo, come link him over Hit Factory.
Oh, wow.
So me, by myself now, I go link Clef now, and you know the way that I say to yourself. And then so I'm in a studio, him say, we're going into studio C. And him line up some grades and me and him there and him write rap song and me a vibe with him, and you know what I say? And he's like, you know what I say? So when I start to, like, you see the youth from Born Jamaican named Natch. Right? So him, I come here a bit, me just I'll keep it real. Natch, Roundhead, Ghost, Future Fambo, Nitty Kochi. When them come know me, them I say, yo, and Spragga Benz. Them man there say, yo, then we are like, because them a vice for Salam now, so me now they have to vibe youth and they don't know me I write to, but so them, and them a take some line and some melody and so on. I say, yo, what you do yourself? Me I say, like, what are you doing? What you doing in America? May I tell you how much money I'm calling? I'm going to tell you the first person who told me that. The first person who told me that was Winston Riley. That is that is the Staggerlock producer. You know, Winston Riley, the father.
Yeah, correct.
So he came up to have a meeting with, you know, Salam and his father. So me and him was having a conversation. And when we done talk to him, he's like, how long are they in America? I'm saying, no, I'm there about 15 years. And I'm saying, no, go back here. I'm saying, no. I'm saying, listen to me. Jamaica, you're for there. And him said, when him leave, him go to him car and give me 2 albums, Staggerlock 18 and Staggerlock 19.
Yeah.
And say, youth, you know, says you have something, but Jamaica gonna need you. I mean, keep that in me up till the time when I was ready to leave.
Jamaica are gonna need you.
Yeah, man. Him tell me that as Winston Riley telling me that. It's like, I feel like, you know what I mean? Them give me an energy. Like,
yeah.
So I'm just start. So then Natch keeps saying, yo, you know about Jamaica? So I met this girl named Janice Tomlinson, right? She was managing Nitty Kutchy them and somewhere. And when she get to know me through Nitty Kutchy, she's like, yo, we are doing Jamaica, we are doing America. You know, watch it. No, because I remember me that manage I-plane drift at them time there. And them time when Frisco kid them, all of them youth there from them forward, Spragga, Frisco, Cabra, all of them. From anywhere them there, I find them. If them there at hotel around there, so I find them. Or them find me. Megaband and Ricky General is like, when them reaching a New York, they want to know me. And me want to know them. Because I want to be where the music is at. You get the levels of me, I say? And then and then Dub Master Chris now. See? And I'm on the name is Moody's. Look for me one day, like me say, you know what? I leave go to Jamaica kind of start. You don't know. I like go the place I close in for me. I know say, well, at least the Almighty give me some knowledge, and then some people are show me say, yo, the way I say you can't go in, man. I'm gonna do what you do, you know, so. You know what I say? So me just, you know, like even when we go to some youth and say, you know, me I go to Jamaica, man, I say, my youth, how you deal with, man? You know, in a sense. Very, like, about 5 people discourage me.
So hold on now. You're told by some of the greatest to come to Jamaica. Jamaica needs you because they see something.
Them see something, yeah, that's, you know, music and vibe and, you know.
You looked and said, you know, after, I would say, how long you put yourself? A month, 2 months? How long was it? 3 months? How long is it?
All right, I'm going to tell you, no, I think it's probably 3 years, I would have tell myself.
So even 3 years.
Because listen, it took me 18 years before I returned to Jamaica.
My gosh.
So you must know, so I grew up in the street. So, all right, I grew up in the street, you know, and you don't know it, so, but at the end of the day, even though I'm in the street, I focus, you know what I say? So, you know, I'm head with chip, but you realize, you know, say, some more time I part some people, they made just chip. I mean, I said, no, you know, say, it never works, so, you know, you know, so I don't need to go there over there, so we don't know. I mean, I go out there and say we don't know tonight, because I don't go out too much things are, you know, them here, so even though,
just follow your vibe.
Yeah, but even though I'm out, them still there on a race, so, Spragga Benz, you see?
Yes.
I one of the realest youth to me.
Yeah.
And NADINESUTHERLAND are one of the realest girl to me. And Salam Remy. Me just show you a vibe where when me decide to me I go to Jamaica now, right?
Yeah.
And I say, Spragga, you hear me? I go in. The man say, yeah. And the night before I left, like I'm in the studio with Salam and Spragga.
Yeah.
And he's like, my would make sure you go in, you know. I say, yeah, I'm a good man. The man stay at the studio with me till about 3 o'clock. And then we leave because my flight at 10 o'clock. You know, I reach a Jamaica now and go to boom man. Because remember, say, even before that, when killer them used to come a foreign and banky them, inspection I work with them, and me and them par for a show. And you know me, I say, so we're there.
Yeah, man.
We're there in a whole heap of something. So when we reach a yard now, it's like, I go and call Nitty Kutchy. And I say, wow, you're there? I mean, what I know, as a matter of fact, me an elephant to the par, like 2 weeks before me forward. And when me call him and tell me say Jamaica, yeah, the man, so a lie you say about Jamaica. And I said, no, I had been there. And then now, because a woman call killer and killer say, coach, you just call me say you're there, you know. And it's like all of the man from the boom down the mic to the whole of them from them General B them. Cause I say me and them done have a vibe, you know. I'm not telling you say them when them hear say I was in Jamaica, them like yo, them the man them come like them give me a welcome like I want to start there.
Jamaica ready for embrace you know. So
the energy with them give me, all of them you don't hear me call. Them give me one piece of energy.
All right.
And a youth name, but when we reach a Jamaica, the first youth, as a matter of fact, I him forward for me at the airport. No, when we reach a Jamaica the first time, remember, I don't know my yard, you know, because, you know, I was living in the ghetto, but you don't know.
Yeah.
And things. So, Ronald now used to, when he forward a Jamaica, I used to give him whatever for give my parent, I say no. Yeah. You know, so I was waiting at the airport for Mega Bantan. And Ronald, I said, yo. Yeah, Ronald, I said, yo. So who pick you up? And I say, Mega. And him say, I'm not there. My van over there, sir. Forward. I don't even know where you are. Mega should have there wait for you an hour before. I will go in at the van, the man, ever hear about the high grade name Kiki, walk that group of compartment there. See it?
Yeah.
And I go to what? And go to roll up on and take 3 out tight. And look through the window. Well, I know, when I look through the window, I say, hey, girl, take where you say. No, them done, I say, hey, girl, boy. And the man I say, how we you talk to? And I say, you know, so the girl in my left back a fire. I don't know. You know, the last half the shot try to give me some problem. I say, you know, stop me from going yard. You can't give me all 500 money to race me night. Me, I reach out the land of girls and water. You can't trick me.
No, you're reaching hard, man. You're reaching hard.
So I'm reaching now, you know, at the time it was like you to me I rolling near Mark Pinnock. Right? And things. So I'm rolling. So I'm have Titi must work with, you know. So Titi must be like Riddims now. So the first thing is I come for chill out. I come for just feel out the vibe.
Yeah.
And just say, yeah, Jamaica nice. When I land off I play, I start crying. I don't know me want to cry. It's like the land of everything I want, I just feel like, oh God, I miss all these years. So anyway, yes, I'm fine. Cane River with them, so Bob Marley, Washington Locks, me and Frankie Sly. And Frankie say, no, first thing Frankie said, come we go over one beach over so. You know, and determined. Some youth give me a strength and thing, you know. Yeah. Until I go so now and Titi must have a one rhythm now and Mark Pinnock say, yo, cool and so. I just did their vibe because I never, you know, me full flight. I just more want to enjoy the world, you know. So anyway, you know, I start vibe and write a song I say, and say, I'm Ninja Man and I'm the real Ninja Man and all my dancehall fans, please stand up. See it? So watch you know, Ninja Man just came out of jail today. And it ended up with the yard when go next door, they're right next to my yard. And I see him. And say, hey, I have something for you, him not know me, you know. I know them time the ninja, them head cheap. And I say, I want to hear me say, him there through the fence, you know. And him hear me say, never can say goodbye to all my shutter friend. And the man say, hey, me just come out to see me never have it, me clap all that. Does no tight. I want to something. And me and him, watching out, me, him, DJ Ryan, Dubmaster, Mark Pinnock, go to the studio same time. And ready up. You see me I say? So anyway, I did that juggling. That juggling was Ninja Man, Ricky General, Mega Bantan, I think Archive, way. So when me reach back in New York now, and go to my teacher them now, right? Which is Salam and Edison and Ray and things. So I feel like, yeah, you know, I do a nice job with that thing. I went to Salam, go Salam listen. And I man listen, and then I look on Gary and I look on and things. Saying, and brother, yeah. Hold on now. Yeah, I mean, so I look up, and just say, that's not you. I say, what? I say, that don't sound like you. You bigger than this, man. Like I say, you come from a school of Yasso and Fugees and Ray. That's not you. And believe me, yo, when I lock up in the was about 2 months. Even though the animal attack one phone, I may link it, but
yeah, you feel that way.
My heart a dig out.
WIZOLOGY.
Yo.
No, but when I say my heart a dig out, me still a listen and I say, we not like to you because you think that whatever you're doing and you don't know change up on your own now.
Snowcone, did he make you feel like, Shano, it wasn't good?
No, that's basically he's telling me that. I try to tell away myself. I don't me explain to you where myself.
Yeah.
He's like, so me I tell you something then at my house now, and I tell you the truth. For the first couple of days, I smoke out.
You feel that way?
Like, you know that man where you look up to, and your teacher, you know, you go up on your own now and say, all right, I'm going to link back my teacher and make him know something. Go on with something, you know.
You feel that way?
Me did feel a way, but I know it wasn't a disrespect. I know it was more of, you can do better than that.
Okay.
See? So I'm going to say, all right, and start hold it and hold out, and till I go so now, I'm going to say, all right, one with him named Bellias now. So I'm so, no, me in my house, and me always have a song where me it's a bad man song, but it's not a bad man. It's like more of a teaching song, wherein make the youth them know say, yo. So me I write, big up everywhere from the present to the past, no rhythm.
You are right this.
Yeah, man. Me I sing it and I write and have it from my something now, my record, right? And I'm like, I don't know them fight for your cause. Some say them a bad man and know they are fight. That, and me have a couple things there, right?
Yeah.
That are in America. When I went back to Jamaica now, Titi must call me and say, yo, I have a little rhythm here, you know. The man said, he have a little rhythm if you just bring me 24 tracks. See?
Yeah.
When I went to the studio, it was a youth named Alla, the engineer on a cell block. And when we put on the tape and say, you know, you have to cut the synth first and do the thing them. So with each track, them are cut. See, me I watch Titi must have put on some dance. See, I'm stand up one side, all the track are cut, you know. I just watch Titi must, all the man are dance to the rhythm, you know. Whether it's when the man done and run off the rhythm, and me, with the rhythm full of me ear, the rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like I win the lotto. Yeah, so me hear Rice and Peace, I feel like, yo, me are the man. Just believe me. When we get that rhythm, let me tell you how that rhythm is. When we get that rhythm, and reach and me make sure the brother run it off on 2 cassette. The first person I call a Mega Bantan. I say, Mega, I tell her, say, I have a rhythm, you know. I mean, no say, that rhythm, that time I don't name the rhythm yet. I'm going to play it for you over the phone.
Yeah.
See, and I play the rhythm over the phone. And Mega say, you hear me now? A man in me, I come link it for the rhythm, you know. And let me tell you this, you send me hang up about the next hour, I say Mega Bantan and him daughter and him baby mother say, listen to me. I bring a cassette and you have a double there. I say, I have an extra one. I the rhythm me come for. I couldn't, when you hang up, I couldn't, like, I saw the man go on, you know.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. Then see, next day the man say, hear me now, I'm ready for voice, you know. And him say, yo, the man say, I'm not going to even tell you that tune, you know. Going on the studio with the man and hear the man say, Lord, me make me burn up our side, but I don't think I know. The one them don't like me, can't believe. And I say, record, ready. See it? Go so now, I start. Yeah, so I start right. Like, me just have the rhythm now when everybody gonna sleep, and I start, wait, no, until me go so. And so I start find out, you know, the damn name when me never know where me left, you know, where I do the thing, you know, because I don't have, you know what I say? Jim Brown fight the struggling of the heart of it, Starkey and Danny the blood bath of it, Wappy King and Ragged and all of that. And you see me? And Tool come and say, yo, wait from around so, rope up from around so. And forward it and say, You see that song you know? Watch what that song you go now. That song you go, first I wanted Beanie and Spragga to do it. It never worked. I them time the Beanie all over the place and we are firing and rain and thing. And then now, but couple people, but anyway, Elephant Man now, I call him and I say, yo, you know, I have a vibe where he and Spragga and I say, but you, even though I are firing with them and them see me a vibe, you know, but no, I reach a Jamaica now with one different beach and some different energy and some different high grade, some head chip. The lyrics them just a flow like nothing. Coming right down nothing. Me just a flow. So I say, yeah, when we go up on the phone, I say, Ellie, when me come for bigger, when we reach about 4 line, yeah, sir, yo, hey, yeah, come link here. Anyway, me tell you man for read me at the studio. Elephant Man. 8 o'clock session, when we reach them, they are ready. Versus when him boss.
Yes.
You get me, I say?
Yes.
And then, you know, Spragga forward and we match it up. So when I match up the tune now, two look at tug in his studio from around the area. I say, yo, when the man in here, Spragga come in and say, no, don't run guard, no, water, yeah, the man, yo, God knows, I feel like now we laugh. We laugh where? You know, the people have You see what I say? And I want to tell you the first thing. You see you see that song? The first person I went to give that song to was Merciless. And hold on. After I'm done, do the tree where them say kill tree as thing. Alright, that's it, you know?
Yo, so you tell me, say, Merciless was supposed to get that song?
Hear me now. When I went to Merciless to give him that song, the first thing Merciless said, when like I'm going in the yard, he's like, yo, I love that song, yeah. But here I know, I have 3 war girl locked up in a war house, you know, so you have to link me next day. Strike one.
Yeah.
I find you tell me about girl over music. I don't know, somebody emergency or your family or, you know what I'm saying? So I say, okay, go back around there, go link him. Him say, he might put some war armor upon him, war kill.
WIZOLOGY! WIZOLOGY!
So I'm like, okay, the next time I call him say, yo, he might carry him war son go the war doctor. Because them time they know Merciless, everything
everything I want.
So anyway, I say, you know, I don't work off of them things. Because one thing in me, you know, when I call artists and them itch for me, you know, I can't run, so I run back artists. I just do what me have to do. So I just, that's why I link up the link with Spragga and Ray and thing. Then we go so now. The mystery is the mystery and the man is just the man. Hey, you know what I say? When we go the mystery is the mystery, you know. It's like my brother sit down there when he Tomahawk. When I say the mystery is the mystery and the man is just the man. So don't you try to diss me little punk because you're wrong. You want to be, and him say, you want to be the stoplight in front of me van. And I say, I guess them gonna know say warlord that mad man. That's when me and him do that, I run off and laugh. We just laugh. And let me tell you this now. You have a brother named Les with my Vibes Cartel like this.
Yeah.
So I go so you know me a link killer, because killer is not an artist where easy to get to, you know. Not here you are who, you know.
Yeah.
So you know I call him a couple times and I not hear. I say, alright, big up every warrior, born a parasite, look at she in a school is important, Frankie Slide, them boy they don't know way. And I think we say to the world Assassin and Sugar Slick and me just rolling with these stars. And me just say, hey, I'm just dropping. First week, shot. Next week, Killer Vice.
Killer Vice.
Yeah, mystery.
Hold on now. So you're telling me you released the Riddim
without Killer?
Already? Without Killer.
Yes.
So the mystery wasn't. Everybody was gone, and then Killer came after.
2 weeks after.
My gosh.
Listen to me now. 2 weeks after, and then fire. And some man, to be honest with you, couple people, how can I read him that boy? Rice and peas. Rice and peas are sour. How would a brother here come talk about? Oh, yeah. And even after that, man, got name all with him roast breadfruit and some bagger something and some Caesar rice and some bagger something.
They make fun of the name of the Riddim.
Yes. And I feed people music.
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
You see what I say?
Yeah.
And then make name of it. So I'm gonna be honest with you now.
Yeah.
When me reach back a foreign now, me get a call. Mr. Pepper say, yo, Cone, you know some Merciless and Beanie Man counteract mystery. I say, what? All right. And Bill. And just, you know, which rhythm right, which we just put in Bellias now. At that time, somebody just put Bellias on repeat, go a road, come back, Bellias. Bellias step on repeating, not even rice and peas, where I go becomes bun later, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Right? So we say, hey, so I find one thing, I say, no, them punk your piece, me try to counter. I say, hey, wait till me reach back down at that. When me a forward at Jamaica with that song, yeah, me feel like me are the baddest man. Because I know what the baddest man I go do it. You see me reaching at the airport, an artist look for me like he couldn't hold it. He was going on the flight. And him look for me and say, I'm not going to lie to you, you know. Never like that rhythm. I want the man never bought it out when me hear it. Man just be honest to me like him can't hold it because him know say he don't know him see say it again. Because I know some you have no artists them don't know bad rhythm, you know. Them have to hear it or whatever before them say it bad. You know. If some artists they give them a bad rhythm, him can't tell you say it's a bad rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah.
We dig deep for bad rhythm. Once we find a bad rhythm, we feel like we have all 5 rifles, a bus. That's how we feel. So anyway, him tell me that we reach back at Jamaica. And I say, hey, and link the general and go so book now. I say, no them punk your piece me. Be the man every time the man see me, the man say, boy, I'm here for a long time. Hey boy, wait. Yo, the man.
So you actually penned out the mystery and the I am.
Mystery. I am. Me and Frankie Sly, right? Them boy, they don't know it. Rolling with you star for bread. The singer J upon it. See it?
Yeah.
Some bag of some. Me and some youth will have vibe, but enough of them are me by myself. But that's how music go. You don't know.
Yeah.
And it now take it from nobody to your right song. Give them. It's just me have a different vibe. Yeah, I look on Spragga and Sasko them. Them money you don't have to write a song, give them. But most songwriters, when them hear a next songwriter do something with different, they may say, yo, I may have a juggling. I say, Spragga, I know say, Ray Master Code, I hear vibe me I feel it. Anything you do, just do even peace out and give me and or just come up with the idea. That's what me and them live. So it's not like nothing take away from.
No.
You understand what I say? So more time when I write a song, it's like I don't write a song and say I'm writing a song for this person. Me just like to vibe music, and when it comes up, you know, me have some Virgin, me have a Virgin from Jersey named Bibi. I'm say, Bibi, what do you think about the idea? I'm call DB. I'm say, yo, where you feel like I'm call one man or a brother? You know, you have people where you just like you call them when you have something.
Yeah, man.
And a solid people are going to tell us, no, I don't like that in a code. I like hear that too. I like hear no.
Yeah.
I don't like hear the bag of yes. I want you to tell me, say, no, I don't feel it.
Yes.
I make me go back on a different energy. So anyway, long rice and pea shot.
Yeah.
Green Sleeve reach out to you know, Mark Pinnock them and say, you know, I need piece of rice and peas ready, man. Saying, so I say, all right, I'm going to call outside a bun. Because even the rice and peas itself, the album, that was the rice and peas cooked by my little sister named Opal. And I took the picture and gave it to the company and said, this one upon it. So our thing real.
Yeah, real rice and peas.
And what I know, the bun is the same thing. We just cook the food and bun it up and turn it over, and it was the same thing. So you know from we got bun. You know who we have to go link now? The King, Shango, Capital. You see me I say? New way for ball forward, boy. You see me I say? And then after that, who else? Wyclef. I went to New York. Me and my friend named Pascal Sean, right? And Mr. Clef. You know, we do a bad man tune and we need a part few, which is, you know, so we're going to do it international. And me and Pascal and Clef sit down and Clef call on them Italian virgin and say, Mussolini, what did he do? And Idi Amin. And you know what I say? I would just put the part few that together.
Yo, that's how the writing was so deep that we have to call
yes.
contacts and
yeah, because I went there, me and the youth went there, me and Pascal went there and like Clef. And when Clef, you know what? When I played the Rice and Peace for Clef, no, okay, this me for telling now. When I went back to New York now and go with the Rice and Peace, I go check back Salam and the crew now.
Don't tell me him say, don't tell me what him say.
Nah, man. Him go so see him look cross on Gary again.
Yeah.
And look back over. And I see the little smile.
Yeah.
And I'm say, look me, I say. And the man just stop it and say, this is what I'm talking about. And I say, yeah. And Gary said, bad for real, corner. Edison said, this is it. This is. So them give me, I said, yeah, so me I left there. Yeah. I feel like I'm here the month. You get me? I said, but it's just encouragement. And sometimes you can say something to someone and then probably take it the wrong way, which they are trying to really help you. You get me? I said, but
right now you've proven something that I've been saying over time and time again in our culture. Yeah. We don't take criticism well. And when we get criticism, we can't take it as disrespect. We have to take it as encouragement.
No, but I'm saying if my teacher, I'm going to know it more than me, more than one person, Edison, Gary, Van, all of them who was there at the time, then people may be able to them musically and them out there, them I do. You see me? So I'm saying sometimes they can say something to, like him tell me, Cohen, that's not you. Yeah. But true, maybe my ego feel like very, so him doesn't show me. Yeah. So it teach me again to know that, well, it's always be another level.
Yeah, no giving up.
And there's no giving up. So if somebody tell us it can't, say that is no good, excuse me, I'm ending up do far better.
So listen, we're gonna move into the rice and from the rice and not far away, but how was it for you to get radio airplay when your Riddims dropped? How did it hit? Did it hit to the streets first, or was it radio?
No, radio first. Radio first.
It was radio first.
Radio first. Like, no. You know what? As a matter of fact, it was both. Because them time, you know, Nico bam pan store love.
Okay.
I mean, done. You know what I say?
Okay.
So you have them time Ricky Trooper. The man called me and said, meet him out of Arrows. And the song, the master not cut for the songs them yet. And the man cut out 15 songs on the dub plate them. Ricky Trooper, Rice and Peas.
Yes, yeah.
You understand what I say? The man said, we need them. Nico Bam Bam, same thing. You know what I say? Okay. I know. So you know, Big A get it, Dalton lead. And my brother named Chester Walker bring it, go get DJ Wayne. Them time there. And when the man reach a Irene and give Wayne, in a night, come here, Wayne pull up that mystery about 15 times.
Wow.
Because, you know, people know good songs, you know, people know when they know them time, the rhythm is very important.
So you didn't have any trouble getting it out financially, you know, being pressured as of what was it?
You know what, to be honest with you, see, most people, them look at the music business one way sometimes, and sometimes it's not even that boss. Right. Sometimes it's not even, because most people think it's about just money. You understand what I say? There's a lot of radio man who just hear some things and just take it and just play it. Enough selector do that too. Enough money make mixtape, just hear some things and go search for it and look for it because of music them I deal with. So I'm not saying, of course, money have to run in everything. You get what I say? But it's not even about that. Because enough man come with their money, and if the production wrong, it still not make no sense either.
See, yeah.
You get what I say? So me now go be one of the man who go tell us, well, I got through certain things with radio man. Me no got through nothing with them. Okay. Now be honest here. You understand what I say? I mean, you give them the song, and them if them like it, them play it. If you get me answer, but me can't tell us me have no with nobody. You understand me answer? Because more time And next man experience are different from your own. You understand? So
Of course,
people, you know, when you are real music people, people know real music people. But in everything,
Straight.
promotion is it. You get the
So,
answer?
of course. So we have the Rice and Peas. Massive amount of hit. Massive play. Massive. Snowcone is now officially, do you feel you're officially over the map now? Because you're on the map with the Fugees, you're this, you're that, and now...
Yeah, well, I mean, on my own.
On your own.
Yeah.
Right? All
yeah.
right. Then here comes, I believe it's Applause. I believe the Sean Paul era of
you know, after the Rice and Peas, I had a rhythm called Beach with Killer is a Killer and, you know, Wayne Wonder and some people. And then 3 weeks after I heard Diwali, and I know I had to go back into the studio because I know nothing can go around this rhythm right now. Okay. And I told my second at the time, say, yo, may I go back into this gone over wedding. And the funniest thing, I went to a Star Award. So when I came back to my house and me and my brother them up on the front, so I say, Lenky, the rhythm played in the day. They premiered Diwali in the day.
Diwali. Yes, yes.
So I saw Lenky and DJ Face and Ray and them a pass and them stop and Zoom J. So they like, somebody said, DJ Face, me hear you play one rhythm today. Them time, we are the roughest with Sasko and Zoom J and the Arkai and the Degree. And he must say, what about it? I say, the baddest rhythm that, you know. That time I didn't know whose rhythm it was, and him and Lenky did the man for the rhythm, you know.
Yeah. So
I was like, so them bust out a laugh and say, Lenky rhythm, man. I say, Lenky, buy a money machine. And just drop a girl. I say, where you been? I say, this gone to the world.
Yeah.
This gone to the world, Lenky. I say, Lenky, my rhythm out the road with Killer is a Killer. And a joke. Me I tell him, say, my rhythm a joke too.
Because the Diwali came hard. Yeah.
You see me I say?
Yeah.
So after that now I came with the Beach. Then I have a thing named Earth, Wind and Flames. Then I went to Power with a Youth and heard him with a rhythm and say, yo, what you do with a rhythm? And he's like, yo, you know, say, yo, the artist don't want to voice me. One brother when him Dyer. Him used to play in a caution bands. So he might build some rhythm for me and I'm sitting in the studio and he might play some rhythm and me gallop. They move into the lift. You know what I say? And the Judah gang and them. They say, what you do with that? And he's like, I don't know. I just say, oh. And we just work on it. I put all Wyclef on that rhythm too, with a song named Senorita. Me and him drove to Portland, G-Jams, 2 o'clock in the morning, go check Clef. And do the same song there. And then after that now, you know when I have it to them, I beat you bad. And I say, you know what? I forwarded something I read him named Glory, a couple of things, and it just, you know, the vibe. So this guy, this youth now named Adrian Marshall Isis, he just come to me one day and say, I'm going to read him a sell him. I say, I'm not buy it, and, which is the same Applause and thing, you know? Yeah. I have it for like 3 weeks, it's 3 months I listen and this, you know, because it wasn't too me used to the book. But me, I listen to that rhythm and I keep loving it. See? Yeah. So I went to on a Red Rat yard and the first tune for Ice Man, it was Jamaican Thunder rolling Shano. And then Red Rat. Then a girl named Martina. Then a youth named KB and D Major, them time them named Damian Cadlin. And I put out those 5 songs. Okay. Without the rhythm mix. This is the Applause. So yes. You release the Applause. So two somebody have it playing it. Big A and Irie and Dalton Leet and It's. So, but at the time it was Chaka Chaka and Military. Yes. Right? Yeah. And then mix and out and Ray and me go all the studio when Sasko advice pan Chaka Chaka. You see me? Them time they are that sick of them and things. So, you know, me there and me I listen to rhythm and me I say, all right, I'm a voice couple tune pan it. And so I heard Big A one night, I say, yo, no rhythm can go around Chaka Chaka and Military for the Christmas. And me sit down there, listen to them, listen to your radio, I know my rhythm mix. And I say, yeah. And I say, Big A, no, you know. I don't believe that I myself me I talk to, you know. Yeah, yeah. And nobody me I talk to me. I just say, no, you know. So I just say, all right, I'm going to need a sizzle upon the rhythm. So I called Delhi Ranks and said, Delhi, how we can get the sizzler? Man, I said, I said, bread back on my family, man. Bread back I'm engineer. I say, rup, but say, bread back. And he say, hey, maybe hear the rhythm. I come link and, you know, really,
Yeah.
And so through them times, you know, when you go past Sizzler, the dub plate people have one dub plate over there, sir, and the 45 people over here, sir. So some man sit down all a month and two and still can't get him song yet. But I say, Red back, I need my song fast, you know, please. Let me get it back in 2 days. I say, what? Sit down in my house now, on my veranda by myself now, when the man bring it come 10 o'clock. I think I'd either Delhi bring it forward or bread back, which one of them.
Yeah.
And when them gone, we just put it on repeat from 10 o'clock till 3 in the morning. Big long gun I run out on them and I say, come here, listen to the song and I wonder, that song not bad? Or it not bad? Or it too bad? Or it not sound good? Like you're loaded us in our zone.
Yeah.
Because when every time you have some big, me I say. So me about them time the other night, he was name Prayer. Mr. Prayer, you know, so me get a sizzler and Prayer say, yo, I may come link here tomorrow. Remember saying I played on a Panther birthday on St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And me give Prayer the tune they have a mix. Man said, me reach down there, me I play, me I call him, and Prayer call me. I say, you're not going to play it now. And put on the phone, the amount of gunshots. Yo. Could I have the phone out there, sir? You know, Prayer upon what? You said the way Prayer ball out in throat all the night upon the song, man. And the song no mix. And I say,
Yo, Coy, you're letting a lot of songs go that are not mixed, you know. You're letting a lot of songs go that are mixed.
No, you see, at the time, them times you could have actually,
you know,
analog gear and ground sound sometimes. So it's like, them times you could have take the chance.
Okay, okay.
And then, no, boom, no, you know, me start, and then Spragga now come link me and say, me have something for you, I'm not make it here till you book the time. You know? Me here, gun thing yard, man, one thing for girl, one thing, and I say, Sasko now, you know, me and him there, and I say, Sasko, you have the rhythm long time, and you don't have voice, you know. How are you dealing? And the rhythm was playing when I said that to him, and he was like, one of them there, man. And he was like, and then him said, them don't like you, so you don't like them. And say, may I link you tomorrow? I said, tomorrow, let me tell you something. He said, that's what you just say, and tonight, more you do that something. Tonight. I don't want you to tell me about that tomorrow. At least, do it by your record and make me know, say, at least I go wake up tomorrow and feel like, say, the man, he might laugh. And then he do it again. And then me say, girl, you not give you a nanny for your nanny. And the man say, yo, I could go under the tree. I sit down, I just sit down and do it. Write it out and, you know, I say, yeah, man. I still have a verse left, but I feel good. Because me and him are par, and him have the rhythm. And I say, how are you dealing, Sasko? And when I say Spragga just go say, and then I go say, no, boom, Beanie Man, I go check Beanie Man now, and I say, early? You must have something wicked. You can't reach yes so early. You have a bad rhythm. I say, you have to go hear it, you know. So the man tell the brother, so what means you that and thing? Lord God, when Beanie hear the rhythm, the man put on a piece of dancing with the bride up on the mud corner and I must.
WIZOLOGY!
You see me? And it's like, the man say, Kona, what this? Come catch a dance, yeah. Clear your mind and clear and brain. And when the man do it the next week, the man called me and say, hey, fat boy, where the me there shoot every day, you know, you're bedding a boy, you're idiot, you know, just hang up. Like everybody does want a vibe, like everybody does want a vibe. So the rhythm I go on good, till some youth keep calling me from England and I say, yo, we got something on your rhythm and we keep hanging up on them car. You know what I say? Yeah. Till one man in them call and say, yo, we do over Mr. Palmer over VP, over that VP over Jetstar. Mr. Palmer want to talk to you. I say, hey, that kind of so like a little change, you know. So Mr. Palmer said, listen, this is the biggest song in England. Ring, ding, 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 ding. I said, what? What song is that?
Yes.
It's me, I said, and him up on the phone, and me and him just work out the logics and paperwork and thing. When me hear the song now, I'm like, oh, what is? To me, I'm saying, right? What kind of song this? Till me start hear the song, till Nico Bam Bam say went to England. While him a play 3 different persons come with a CD and say, you need to play this song tonight. If you touch the rhythm, you got to play this song. And the man say, you take the CD and then put them down. And you say, I applause him and end with it. Man say, go on, say, let it go to the next England sound. And the man them drop ring ding ding at 25 times it put up.
Mash up him, Evan.
Yeah, and then I heard an interview was with David Radigan and Richie B.
Yeah.
And he's like, and so they were talking about what song is written. And when the brother from England, Radigan, I said, oh, there's a song here, boy. They say it's the biggest song, but I don't know. And they said, they take her to Jamaica. I mean a dancer seat a lap on the dance and just have to stay. So I said, God, no. But I just music, because, you know, it don't matter. Yeah. I can don't like something. But I ended up like it, you know.
Right.
But I'm just saying at first, you know, until it just take over. And, you know, me just start.
Let me ask you something. Did he voice on that rhythm, or was it mixed up on the rhythm? He actually voiced on the rhythm.
Oh, the youth about England, yeah, man. Baby Chris, them, man, what them name again, man. I forgot how the crew did name. And them voice, they actually voiced on the rhythm.
Voiced on the rhythm.
And mix them voice up, them, don't know nothing about it. That's what I'm telling you. So when they keep calling me like, I have a song on the rhythm, I say, but you should them money and hang up. So call me next time. Yo, brother, I don't know. I just show you.
They got the rhythm and went out themselves and voiced on it.
Yes.
History.
And mash up. It's a lot more, you know, and then, you know, after that, it'll go on and go on until one night, me hear Sean Paul call me and I say, hey, you know, say, I have a song for you, rhythm, you know. Sean Paul told me, say, man, him brother drive, go to Ochi.
Yeah.
And he might hear the rhythm on the radio. And the man told him hear the rhythm, he say 5 stars. When he hear the rhythm, he saw 5 stars. And his brother said, you know, me feel like a Snowcone rhythm. And then right after, I must hear the man say, big up Snowcone. So I just show you music or sometimes.
Yeah. Now, look what you've brought. You've brought in Bun Bun, Rice and Peas, Applause, Beach, Gallop. Yeah, it's just an onslaught of hits after hits after hits, and you're sitting there, and still, do you feel the industry? I mean, you're not really that. As long as I've known you, Snowcone, I've known you for years. You've never been the upfront kind of guy or the man who wants, you know, who wants any attention. You're really laid back.
No, that's not me. I mean, you don't know, as youth, used to out there, floss, spray.
Yeah.
Them things is like, music is so natural to me.
Yeah.
If I don't have it, I'll die. That's how deep it gets for me with music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if me, as I tell you before, if me get heartbroken, I have the set of music for heal me.
Yeah.
If my friend them turn against me, as most of them usually do,
Jaja.
me have song. If me wake up and feel like my spirit not feel right, me have songs. If me just talk to my mother and feel like, yeah, me talk to my mother, you know, me have some songs. If me fall in love, which me not gonna fall, stand up, me still have songs. Yeah. You get what I say? So it's like,
of course.
Music and the spirit of the Most High is like everything to me. So when we hear a rhythm and we love it, a lot of things just come to me natural.
Let's fast forward and you know, you went after Jamaica and you took over Jamaica and you took over the producing. It seems to me like, you know, what was nice back then was it seemed to me you guys had a producers competition of who could build. Was there, on the outside looking in, was the animosity and the fight more difficult than what we saw and what we know? Was there like,
you mean then versus now?
Then versus now, yes.
All right, here we go on. It's then versus now. Remember, say, King Jammins would have a rhythm.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Digital will beg him a cut at the rhythm. or Scorpio that have a rhythm. I just, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
to me, that was more love. So they can put some different artists on the rhythm that's not on the. You get what I mean?
Of course.
More producer used to link up. More musician used to link up. Artists and musicians used to have a good vibration because most of them sang the way you hear. You know, from the Dave Kelly and the Tony Kelly and the Steely and the Clevie and the, most of them you there, even when we reason with Louis Culture and him tell me the history by him working with Dave, or even when I watch the program in the depot. So it was more a togetherness. You know what I say? Like a man, yeah, just a general be vice man, I read him and him come tell a man, say, yo, where we have a rhythm around there, you know? Don't tell him, say, me tell you about it bad. That's all me. I'm see it happen with General B. I'm see it happen with Danny Man. I'm see it happen with enough other artists will be like, yo, you hear Steely with him, you hear Scatter New with him, you hear, you know, like them come link me. And artists I say, yo, me have Scatter New with him, you know. I mean have whosoever, you know what I say? And the artists that more want to share that and them have even a next artist that help a next artist write him song too. I just dead there in the studio with him and vibe it. You see 5 of them say, yo, we are going to jamming, you know.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Of course.
So even though animosity would have been there, was there amongst people, I think the music hide most of that. Because there was so much quality coming out and you know what I say?
Of course.
But you know anything where money involves in, you know, it's always gonna be corruption and dead dog and rotten mango versus some nice East Indian. That's just life.
Yeah.
You know, but now it's shaky.
Big time.
Yeah, because artists think them bigger than producer.
Right.
Artists think, not all of them, just to clear up. Some of them want to tell you who to mix them song, which no boy can't tell me that. That's why I'm trying to work with certain people. Because you're not going to tell me, say, me a produce your song and you want to tell me, say, oh, give you my file to make your little friend mix it. That not going to work with me. Me here go war. You get me, I say, but, you know, there some artists out there me that I work with and there's some that I definitely wouldn't work with.
There's actually artists that, as a producer...
Yeah, but there are artists who don't even want and I see him studio doing that.
Or
she there.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just life. It's not like any bad vibe or any animosity. It's just energy me I work with. You understand? Because as I say, some artists want feel like them know everything and them want lead you or them want tell you what to do or them feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm open to suggestion, you know, because even a child can lead the way as them say. And you can learn from anybody. So it's not even about you know, you're bigger than anyone or, you know, but when you know, you know.
Yes, yes.
And even though I'm still learning, I know a lot of things.
Right, right.
So my thing, I teach a lot of youth. Enough engineer, young, this jack from before them boss. Anybody will forward to me where I do something progressive in our music, me always going to spread the love and the knowledge to them. You know what I say? Because
and this is something that I want to ask, and I've asked Sean Nizzle this, and I'll ask other producers as well. Is like, Snowcone, your name stands predominant in this culture. If a Snowcone rhythm comes out, people have ears to it. But the young artists, them, how do they get to you? How does an artist reach to the ears of Snowcone, an unknown?
How? Well, that with me, you know, are the unknown one them you listen to. And that's where I start from. Because if you listen to Standing Fan, right? Yes. So you have Nigma, you have Snazzalanja, you have my girl named Ariel Alexa, you have a youth named Therapy, plus I show you Anson Mine, Rally Banks, you see Drift, Khadija, Daviana, you know, people, the young artists who knock on the door where, you know what I say, I'm gonna run down the hype. I don't care if you're hot. I don't work off of that. I don't work off of, yo, him hot or she hot, go vice them. I don't do that. Right. Because some man hot and you call them 5 different people you have to go talk to. Like Michael Jackson still alive. So I work with the ones who will listen to what I'm telling them because I'm not going to tell them nothing wrong either. Even though some of them tough head and take long
Well,
to
like,
learn. But
does it have to be a strong connection? Like, we have some lyricists around here, like Tristan Five Star, Plunky, Sky Star, Sample King, you know, especially from Canada. You're an international producer. How is it, how do people get to you? Is it an email? Is it a connection? Because when you
it's a
put
couple
your
of
name
things.
on,
It's Rowan Ashley full of Facebook.
right?
It's just Snowcone TV, YouTube.
Okay,
It's
okay,
just Snowcone Instagram.
yeah. So
And
it's
what
just
else now?
basically keep pushing to get to you, because I have a brethren from UK named Junior One, and he's a lyricist. He wants to be able to reach the producers in yard to get their rhythms fast, to get their stuff going, to get the music out there to as DJs. But I'm finding it that, listen, everybody's set. You've called some historical names: Mega Bantan, absolutely phenomenal DJ. Spragga Benz is the great. Of course, Bounty, of course, General B, and everybody. So how the new who want to be the new to get into to stand with a Snowcone rhythm, because it's not easy to get to you. They could email, they could this, but you're
Well, here's the
there.
thing now. If some people, I mean, people reached out to me all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not the arrogant person that go run with nobody or go like,
No,
what
no,
I'm
that I
saying?
know.
But there's
That
a
I know.
limit to certain things too. And then some people, you have some youth out there who are ready. When I say ready, producer, artists, people
Yeah.
aspire to do good things in the music, and some just not ready. No, then you have to find a way for instead of discourage them, you tell them they're ready, but you tell them in a way where you're not disrespect them, like I told you what Salam told me then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get me, I say?
Of course. Of course. Of
Some of
course.
us are sure you. So I mean, I'm open to, production and writing with other people too.
Yeah.
But it
Okay. Yeah.
depends. It's not like
The artism of today, I do not find, and I'll just speak for myself,
yeah.
personal thing. I do not find there's a dominant of substance in the music that is coming out. And when I mean a dominant of substance, if I go to a party today, I could play Rice and Peas and the dance boss. Like, it is, people go crazy. The songs
And
of
just like how you
today,
can play Broke Out and
Brock out,
Showtime,
the
Bada
Peppers,
Bada, Belias,
one
yeah.
time, but yeah, and I just want to know, what is it that is being done differently from back then to right now, where every week a new song has to keep, has a new song is number one. Every week a new song is
Um,
number one.
it changed a lot. But as I can say first, we have to respect the youth them with the new people them,
Yeah,
because things have to evolve. We have to give them
yeah,
that. You know what I said? Then, as I
yeah.
said, most of them nobody not really teach them, and them just come up, what I say, do them thing and then forward to the forefront. But I think as I said, it always be a different level. So if you forward whatever you comes with, you still need to link up with the original people and to teach you some other things from what you know, so you can move forward. You get the level, man, I say, but
Yes, sir.
them youth will say, yo, for them time now, and nobody can tell them nothing because we old, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, if we old, and you say if your mother or your father old, them supposed to just drop dead. You still have to go learn stuff from your granny, your uncle, your auntie, and people older than you. So I'm just saying,
Yes, sir.
I mean, a lot of them are settings and them sound good, but I think for the production them is like, because no few know dancehall and them don't want to know it. And you can't
Nothing,
force them to know it. You
nothing
get me,
youth
answer?
don't know dance hall, but them no one know it.
They don't want to know. Some of them don't want to know it. Because someone say, I chop me, I deal it straight, and you can't tell him nothing. If I that make him, I eat him food or I do him. But you see the word name, eat a food,
Yeah.
on dangerous word. Yeah. Someone say, yeah, you can't do that and just make You know, but we need, I mean, we actually need substance. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not afraid to talk. You get me? Because my problem is, if Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran cannot do a 100% dancehall and a feed we with it and it a work in our country and our culture, and them a give 100% dancehall, and they are white people, no point intended, but you understand what I say. I don't think that's supposed to happen, and we are trying do some other stuff. I don't believe in that. But as I'm saying, everybody do what them feel like. Me not knock nobody. I'm just talking on the reality of how the business, you know, why enough things not happen. Because nobody in the last for 3 years around here.
No. It doesn't.
Dexter Dap. Right now. And you have some upcoming youth are bad.
Yeah.
Actually, may I be
honest with you. Jamaica has that talent.
No, Jamaica have a of talent.
It's over talented.
Trust me, there's some youth where, you know, them have it. I mean, some of them just, if them take the guidance, it's not if them get the guidance. Because some of them will get the guidance and still end up with the ants guide them. You get what I say? If you're going to listen and you want to learn and you want to be successful and you want to be in the music industry, you have to listen. You have to talk. You could have feel like you are the man in yourself. You're going to need to take talk. And anybody who want to reach somewhere in life, whether it's music or not, but you are music we are reason about, you have to have people you listen to.
Yeah, 100.
You have to have people you listen. Some man, them not listen. And some people lost, and you can't find them back. And them have to find back for themselves.
What do you think about what I've been hearing in the last year is more about financial towards the music rather than the talent. So basically, if you have the money, you get your songs out there now. It's about money.
As I said before, I'm not be like me fear or nothing. I'm just being honest with you. You see, all right, if Ruko Toko say my producer, and nobody don't know him from nowhere, what do you think is gonna happen?
Hard for him to bust another business.
So I'm just saying, there's stuff we're going in the industry, and there's also a clean way. So it's not, it's that's the whole industry corrupted. We can't answer that, brother.
Can't answer that.
So you say we now have good people in the thing same way. I mean, people are gonna be people. And remember, I said most people have it as a hustle. I don't have it as a hustle. You get me? I say, because remember, say producer the last person will get money out of music.
Yeah.
And songwriters. So if I was doing it for money, I have been quit 20 years ago or long and gone look one job in one place or in one part. You get me? I say, but everything that you do, there's always going to be a struggle. It's always going to be, you know, people against you or against what you're doing. And you just have to keep focused and move forward. As long as them not touch me physically or try for real, I don't care about what they want to do. You get what I say? But I'm telling you, there's good people in everything and bad people in everything. You get what I say? And some people are hustlers while some people believe in what they're doing.
Yes.
Because some people love the music business, right? And what it has to offer. We love the music, the creative part, and the culture.
The culture.
You understand the level, I say? We not, when we make music, we don't think about money.
Yeah.
Like when we're at the studio and the creative vibe, we don't think about money. The money can't forward our brain there. So it's after when you finish and everything done and you decide to do your business, you do your business. So there's producers and there's wannabe producers and there is artists and there's tomatists. So you have to just get it straight and understand. You understand?
Yeah,
you have Born Star and you have wannabe stars.
Yes.
You get what I say? But the truth always reveal. If you have substance, you're gonna last.
Yes, yes.
If you just forward and get 2 tune and 2 hype and 2 tight pants and 2 tight blouse and 2 rare and boom. And I hit that. Yeah man, it did bad last year and it bad this year. And that's all. You understand the level I say? So it's
of
just a
course,
reality. You have artists who are real talented, right? But him probably don't have the drive as someone with less talented. So sometimes the baddest artists, them no boss. Based on them attitude and them work ethic. You get what I say?
Yes,
so a man read and look on and say, him not bad, but him hot. Or him do something where, you get what I say? Because most people judge it as more better than him because you're probably lyrical than him. But him probably have some melody where we kill you.
Yeah.
Him not have say all of the things them what you want say. But when him sing the melody and drop up in the people them ears, that's totally different.
Yes.
You get me? So you can't put everybody in a one ray. You get me? I say? Wannabes over there, sir.
Yeah.
And the bees them over here, sir.
The bees.
You get the level, me I say? So come like if you know someone ignorant, you don't need to argue with him because you know he's ignorant.
No.
Don't it? So you work with who you work with. Like me, if me feel an artist vibration, all them people, you know much artists me work with, someone say, go on, you voice him, or you voice she. Once me hear it and like it, me gonna work with it. Me not care what you want to tell me, sir. Because number one, me not gonna voice it if me not like it.
Listen, that brings us towards the standing fan. Cone is back. You have put your work and your name behind this rhythm. And now it's the cry of the people right now. And we heard some brand new people on it. I heard the Daviana, the Khadijah, there's a Jazreel, but of course, and let me tell you something. I think I got it, way before anything, the Bounty Killer and the Christopher Martin.
I think over there, sir, the first man get that car.
Yeah.
Banky, make sure tell me, say, yo, listen.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty Wiz, you know.
Yeah. I'm in good hands. God has.
No, you're great, man. You're great, man. You're great. I mean, I have to applaud you to, to be pushing our culture and our music for so many years.
Yeah,
I mean, you know you get 1 and 2 styling, but don't worry about it from the gel not going in your head. Because you don't know, say, well, half your man. Don't worry yourself, man. Kind of everything me get styling too. But some styling, it make you grow.
It's a learning.
And make you
lesson.
understand and make you know what's really popping. So,
listen,
as long as I know gel going on my ear, you can style all you want.
Yo, not gel.
I'm going to big up my family when name Randy over Canada there.
I rise. Big
Tell them someone, I just wish them just cover him under some snow over there. I rise. I'm done. And big up everybody at Canada. See you way.
Yeah. Listen, Canada respects you. And we got a whole heap of artists, man, that you and I are going to connect with, of course. And everybody.
You're going to work, man. So as I was saying before, standing fan.
Yes. The standing fan.
No gunnerized fellowship. All of the things, it's just a vibration. Me and the artist, them will a nice vibe. You know what I say? Yeah. And I just feel like, yes, this is a nice dancehall with him for the people with message.
I mean, the message right now that especially Bounty Killer and Christopher Martin have dropped on this has really taken the world, especially Canada, by storm. And
I appreciate that. Yeah, I push on same way. There's a lot more to forward.
Yeah.
You know, as I said, me have a Kete, his name Soul Ground. Wow. NADINESUTHERLAND, Louis Culture, Joe Lion.
Big up Nadine.
Zion Sky. And you're probably going to hear a prophet, but you don't know me, I deal with the culture. Where I take it from the ground, soul ground. So everything starts from one.
So is your vibe now more saying that, we want to see some more positive?
It has to, because one, too much killing in general.
Okay.
A nice, beautiful island like this can't go so.
Okay.
Cannot. Like, it's like a suicide mission. It's like, people go out the road and you're not sure if they're going to come back. And it's just sad, when you see all some people hold them belly and some woman a ball for them. It's just like, a man will shoot a 80-year-old woman and kill her baby, and it's like no mercy, no pity, none of that, no dead in my boss. It's like, me not support no gun song.
Okay.
I've never really actually write them song there. I mean, write Mr. big up everywhere, but it's more about most of those people in the song was known by the government. Them fight for a cause. Them are done. Them are, you know me I say, but me I say some of them are bad man. Know they are fight. Don't know big jail or a quarter. So basically, me I say, yo, if we not go take it up, it's serious. You get me I say. So with me and Killer and Christopher Martin and Banky them, you know, I try to run a campaign of peace and, you know, unity in terms of, you know, not just the song alone, but, you know, the energy of your God, man. Too much, come on, man. Come on, brother. I mean,
I'm
no matter what we are doing.
Still.
Normally on a Sunday, then me drive on some Sunday, me I say, some Sunday we could have say, look at you to walk with him girlfriend, wall and them go buy them look at ice cream or some man play domino. When you watch a man play domino, them head not even up on the domino table every time I carry a pass. So it's like it's scary. It's scary. But I mean it's a beautiful country. I mean and good things are going on in the same way. You get what I say? But a crime thing,
you had enough.
No.
You had enough.
Wicked. Believe me, I tell you, sir.
You know,
with all the joy and the fun we might have, well, from work, you know, think on a positive level, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like them gun song here, it's not like, show me who know and you know, them gangsters, have you ever seen a 45 before? Wait, I say, ever say, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel when you wake up one morning and say, I'm on a whole gangali, or bogus badger where we rip off. Right now, you're here, bust out your mother head and stab out your heart and 4 rifle in an action. It's like, you don't have a chorus for sing to star. It's like, yes, what did them money, man? I mean, gun song always been a part of that, but right now, I don't want to hear the gun song. I tell you the God truth.
Snowcone, as a world producer, when you say something, I think the world listens because I think when you say something, the world listens to you. The world understands from your perspective. How important? I just want to know, how important is radio, dance hall to this culture? How important is those aspects, selectors, to this culture, for as a producer perspective, from your side?
Radio. We are someone say radio a power. More people listen to radio than God. Radio always be and will ever be. It doesn't matter what you hear people say, but everything goes hand in hand. So the dance hall, which is the selectors, play a big role. The mix tape or CD people play a big role because it's promotion. You know what I say?
Of course.
But when you're in your bed 2 o'clock in the night and you hear the radio station, you know your bed or in your house, you know what I say? Especially now when, you know, there's not a lot of people going out and but radio always be powerful. It doesn't matter what, radio always be very important. But I said all of them are important.
Yeah.
But radio is always be a major force in our culture.
Listen, Snowcone, you gave us an hour and a half of your time. Big up Glamerton over in Cayman Islands, who's bigging you up. And the world is bigging you up.
Yeah, man, big up the world, same way, man. And big up everybody who tune in, and all of my friends, them, you know. All of the real people them I watch and know say dancehall is dancehall and it can't fall and it can't stall. We keep fighting for it. So we not do music for just weak, or we not knock my chest on me, and it's not about that. You know, it's really a team effort. I mean, a man over there say produce film thing, you over here say produce your thing. You make sure you want to do the good thing, and you don't hope say them do the good thing same way. Because, I mean, in 1997, I think they run a survey and say dancehall and reggae feed must be 7,000 family, something to that nature.
Yeah.
So we can just imagine now. You get what I mean? So it's sending many people go to college, it do enough things for people. It's a job. I mean, it's fun because it's music, but it's also business. You get me? I say?
My last question to you is, if you look back at all the years that you've done this, and you look back and see the world now as you see it, is there anything that you would have changed, anything you would have done different? Is there some people you would have talked to, wouldn't have talked to? Is there a movement that you did that you wouldn't have?
Yes and no. I mean, there's some things I have to just let go. And there's some things, yeah, I would have said yes. There's a couple of things that, you know, could have changed, but would have, could have, don't really, you know, I've seen some things that got out of hand and becomes, you know, yeah, that's a problem. You know what I say?
Yeah.
But if you believe, if it's not real, it's not right. Put it like that.
Okay.
So if you believe in something, and you believe in it, and then you look over the next side and see some people are dealing with it like it's just nothing, you just have to continue to believe in what you're doing and what you are here for. You get the answer? Because some people never learn and some people take long to learn. But if them take long to learn, them still learn. You get the answer? Because when we are 15, 17, 20, 21, nobody probably couldn't tell me nothing, 25, 30, you know, but it's about what you want out of life. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to be a star, you have to do what it takes to be a star. So I know there's distraction, but there's also, you can step out of line sometimes because we're a human being and we're prone to mistakes. But you also have to know, say, at a level I'm on depend. Yeah. Because people can't help you to go where you want to go. But if you're not help yourself, you're not going to move either.
Yeah, I hear you.
You understand what I'm saying?
100, sir. 100%, man. You are absolutely a statue in this industry. You're a
no, I'm not reach a statue yet, because I'm a statue of a stiff thing, you know.
Okay, all right. No, all right then.
No, I know what you mean, man, but as I'm saying, I'm being honest with you. So remember just say this before I go. Watch me now.
Yeah.
I could have never, there's a certain credit that I'm not going to take. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. One, I have to still go look for Sly and Rabbit, or Sly Dunbar, Lenky, Clive Hunt, Firehouse, Wrong Move. We can't name the musician, the people of jamming, Scorpio like my daddy, right? Tony Kelly, Dave Kelly, Steely and Cleaver. There's so many, you know, before me that I just have to take my little piece, you know, what's going on, and I'm still have to honor them, man. I'm still have to respect them, man. So I could have, I mean, yes, I would appreciate when people say, yeah, you know, you're rare, but I know I still have a long way to go.
Listen,
you know, but I still appreciate what I've done so far, and I'm still working on some other great things. I'm working on this kid named Too Scare from Nigeria. So I spread my wings. I'm doing some different kind of, you understand what I'm saying? Dancehall, reggae, you know, whatever it comes, R&B, I still have.
You also have an artist from Trinidad you're helping.
Yeah, her name is Ariel Alexia. She managed by the cricketer Joe Bravo,
Okay,
you know?
all right.
So I don't know, me I do some work with she too. And you can name therapy. I just work, Nigma, you know, Snatch Lantern. Some youth where I just give them some strength. I just saw the things, rally banks, people where, you know, I just work. As I'm saying, you know. I just music and the youth them have a vibe and some of them need the energy, and if we can find the energy to share with them, I'm always gonna do it. Whether them get ungrateful or not after, it don't make a difference to me. You get me? I say, because I'm not thinking, well, if me help them I go, me not think so. Me just do what me I do. And whatever comes after that, then me not really business.
Listen,
because I know me I do it naturally and clean from my heart.
For what you've done then, forget the statue. Let me just say, from my heart, thank you. Thank you, Snowcone, for
respect my boss.
Being you, because
more love and more light.
You've helped me travel the world through your music, because I played your music and it's taken me around the world. And to me, you're important to this culture. To me, you're somebody who I appreciate, because you know, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't get that rice and peas, and we wouldn't get this, and we wouldn't get that.
And if it wasn't for and if it wasn't for Dave Kelly, I wouldn't get that workout and that show time. And if it wasn't for Jammins, I would. You get me? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Say, you know, you learn from the best and you're going to try to be the best. You get the levels of what I say? So you have to still, because some people, them not show the respect. They will feel like them just come here and just uno set it and you know, no, it was here before us.
Yeah.
So the people them before us respect. And first of all, again, I want to say, Daddy, you right. Daddy, you right. Me not cry say him dead. Me I celebrate him life because he gave us everything, boss.
Yeah. Yes, man.
You hear me say again?
100.
So rest in peace, Daddy, you right.
Yeah.
I have to do that. I can't hang up without do that. That's the Dan, that's the father, that's the man. You get what I say?
Yeah.
And we all love him and all look up to him and respected him. You know, through life and through death, we still have to show that because this man started this thing that we are talking about. So, Daddy, you're right. Condolences to your family, same way, and your friends, them. And big respect. Anyway, they whether them say heaven, you're there, in the sky. Daddy, you're right.
Yeah.
See what I say?
100. Listen, and we also, somebody wrote about Shabba Ranks' mother passing today. I'm not sure. So
yeah, we see it. Somebody I say, well, if I saw it go,
if I saw
Shabba Ranks' mother, same thing again. Rest in peace. And condolences to Shabba and him family, same way. I just like condolences to Toots, Barrier here. I mean, we have lost some great people. Last year, and then the year start off with our next thing. Dalton Brownie last year. So, you know, it just a one bag of whole heap of things. But as I said, condolences to them family, and life goes on, and we still have to live with the memory.
We still have to do it.
We have to just move forward.
Great Snowcone. It's been an honor, and it's been a pleasure, and it's just so, you know, to hear the voice of Snowcone and to understand the story. It's just so inspiring for many, and I hope those who are out there see the humbleness, understand the trials and tribulations, understand and respect what you've been through to make it possible, and still going through. And look, just like myself, young artists, new artists, we're not afraid to work with everybody.
Anybody, man. I mean, from a feel them vibe and them have talent. I mean, some of them probably, because some late bloomer talent, some talent you hear it right away, and some talent it has to work on. You know what I mean? So I just more love and more voice, and more love and more light and more life.
It's just an absolute blessing. Like I said, we're going to keep the link because I have some artists.
Yeah, man, every time, man.
And stuff like that. And then you have more music to send me, and I'm going to be
dropping always work on something, you know. I have a new thing where I'm not ready for drop it now, but the name Hot Aisle.
Hot Aisle. Yo, you're forever in the kitchen, you know. You're forever in the kitchen, you know.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You're forever in the kitchen, Snowcone.
Yeah, man, I work, man. I'm just putting in some work, my general.
I just say,
bless up my family, them work. I know my family, them I watch. All of my family, sister, brother, mother, friends. You know, all my enemy, them with up online. Big up on yourself, same way. I'm not here to know.
You see? Trust me. Snowcone, big up yourself and pay respect. And yo, don't forget to do the thing you're supposed to do.
No, man, you covered like the carpet to the floor, man. You're good.
All right, because it's big. When it drop, it's going to be
don't drop. It's not even like a drop, you know. It don't fly.
All right, because nobody will expect me to have that. So, you know.
No, you're good, man. Just trust me.
All right,
man. Respect and dollars.
Respect. You hear that?
Yeah, my boss.